Darkseer Slug Lane is pretty nice, especially running into something like the Tiny. It is a melee matchup, so kind of shortchange yourself just a little bit on Nemesis. I'm not sold on the Tiny one here because it didn't need to be here.
I don't think Boom are too concerned about it, but the thing is, Mac's probably going to do the exact same thing once it's off cooldown again. So it is probably going to be a pretty early mid tier 1 tower, as we do have a bit of a fight over the Shrine of Wisdom here between Zhao and Raven. Raven is not backing off. They've got more helping coming as well. Zhao has Jackie moving in, but it's just Jackie and Zhao versus the world, though Jackie apparently hitting very hard, is kind of winning that man fight right now, as Jing needs to get the hell out of there, and he eventually will, but they forget about the Shrine of Wisdom. Jackie, he's back in, and he gets it. He makes it just in the nick of time. In fairness, you know, you're trying to look like you're the most unbiased caster, John, which we all know it's a fake act from you. Bottom lane. Here we go. Zip in. Who are they? Oh, that's a nice wall. That's a nice wall setup from Jabs. He landed on 2. Hex is out from Jing though. Jing on the run. Tims will chase him down and does finish off the job. Meanwhile, apparently it's a 5v5 now. Everyone's made it down to the bottom. Mac is just destroying them though with the exorcism. Takes down Jackie. Looking for Armel now, though Armel has plenty of mana. Sunray through from Zhao is not doing too much at the moment, as it looks like Boom Esports looking to retreat. And they will do so, but not before they lose Jackie. So I imagine he's just going to stick in around the mid lane and probably start pressuring the mid tier 1 tower again very soon. I mean, Boom Esports at the very least have found a lot of farm on all their cores, apart from perhaps Armela's top lane. Akashi is in the middle of the Sahara Desert right now, John, just completely alone. Nobody coming to help Akashi. He is gone.
I think they're also just waiting for Moonlight as well, right? You don't have the levels in Eris to get that sneaky movement. They're trying with a smoke, but it is a little bit challenging to get close.
Jackie's caught though. Earth Spike, boat, finger, it's all gonna land. Another great setup from the side of Nemesis as Jackie gets caught, and the response is just not quick enough.
No, not quite. No,
in fact, more. Tims also caught out, and a bit of a cherry on top here for Nemesis. And this is what I was kind of looking for from this side. Like, Boom are holding their ground around the Tormentor, waiting for somebody to pop up. They'll see Mac. Arrow though? Oh, Arrow's going to land on Jackie. They have found the TB. Can they save Jackie? He's alive for now with the Sunray. He'll get a chance to sunder, but he sunders nothing. What did he sunder? Jing's down. They'll jump in on Akashi now, trying to salvage the fight. They'll find the Tiny at the very least. Armel's still in a lot of danger though, probably going to fall, but gets a zip away. It's just not going to matter. He will drop. Still going though is Tims, who is going to be able to pick off Eris, but they've lost Zhao, and now they'll lose the Slark as well. A triple kill for Mac. BKB now for Akashi as well.
Jackie.
Zhao will get caught. Oh. No escape for him. They won't find anything else out of this. But with the Aegis up for another 3 minutes, they should at least be able to focus a tier 2 tower or two. Maybe even think about a tier 3. As they are going to spawn out Jing. Jing's going to be fine though, because Tim's the one to actually get caught out, but he will use himself up to avoid the torrent. They'll move in after the Tiny now. Akashi's still perfectly fine. He's actually taking barely any damage here from Jackie. Jackie's just tickling him. Sunder to save Jabs, but now you're having your TB to really fight this one out, so Jabs is still going to die anyway. That's kind of what I was just saying, John, is there's no damage right now. Like, no. Jackie was hitting Akashi and nothing happened. There's a big stun and a big torrent onto 3. Oh, that fight's over. Max triple kill here on the DP. Tips out for Jing with a massive ravage from the Lion. Jeez, it's hard to see them slowing down anytime soon, I'll tell you what, because it's just they need so much on Boom to actually have enough to deal with a 5-on-5. They're going to smoke up and chase. Akashi's there already, though, catching out Tims. Tims is down, and now they've got Armel hexed up as well. Armel is gone. Jackie doesn't know what to do with himself right now as they try to abuse the egg of Zhao, but it's just, again, not doing enough. you're just denying area right now. His Jabs is melting. Jabs will die. And Jackie's a sitting duck at this point. He does at least find Jing, but that's a support line. Jackie tossed up. Jackie is going to get a Sunder, and he's going to continue trying to fight. In fact, Akashi will die. So he does get a nice kill for himself. Now here comes Amel with a buyback to try and get something else for his team. Max on a triple in the meantime. Amel silenced again. This could be a dieback for Amel, though he will make it.
Particularly good news. Another smoke at Nemesis. EXO is back up, one team fight away, and they could try high ground again.
Here we go. Jump in. They've already found Zhao. The Phoenix bursted down with a nice finger from Jing and Jackie. Oh, God. It's getting worse here for Boom.
Something has to happen. You can't just allow this to happen. It's endgame. If this is just gone for free.
Oh, jump in on Jabs. Very, very messy. He will survive a little bit, but not for long, as I think they're about to call it here. I think you might think about starting to call it. It's very, very, very split up here, Boom.
Just go hunting a tier 2 into the high ground. Yeah, there's no fear.
There's no need to sit back and relax here. They've got everything there. Oh, and the Croaker!
That's nasty! Oi.
The Croaker! Well, these damn they got no chill, dude. These Croakers, man.
No.
Just as
MVP
soon as they see 3 heroes, they're just like, you're stunned. That's it. Ravage. Enjoy.
Yeah. MVP of that fight.
Oh, Jackie.
Oh, no. Yeah, this is it.
I mean, the game's over. I mean,
yeah, it's done.
We can try to hype up that death. The game's over. Nemesis game 1 will go their way in quite dominant fashion. 8-25. 32 minutes in. Any standout players here, Jonathan? I mean, I feel like it's just Mac, right? Like Mac just.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's 15-0-8. We knew Mac was going to perform that well. You and I, John. I feel like we said it a few times, but I wasn't quite anticipating it to be this good.
I'm not sure how to feel about these drafts overall. I will say, I feel like I like Nemesis's draft just a tad bit, right? Because it just feels more active again.
For the Leshrac to contest, Armel's still ahead in CS, so it's not the worst deal in the world, but Mac finding a way to create some space for himself here in the mid lane.
And it's a bit surprising he walks back.
He's all right.
I mean, the timing's just a little bit awkward because Water Runes just came up. So Mac's going to get refilled anyhow. You surrender Water Rune control, and he's going to be fully topped up.
Raven will finally get caught out here. Jackie finding first blood gold as well, so he's a very happy carry at the moment. Ab's getting quite low now on the bottom lane. Be okay to retreat. Meanwhile, top they are going again, this time on Jing. Jing, Fairy Fire up, telekinesis on Jackie. One more hit will find the kill, and he actually runs back. Or did they plan a tree, did they?
Just a little bit passive.
It's definitely a very passive game. That is correct, John.
Yeah, you just want that build-up. Again, the most action we've gotten is top because they're finding punishment, but the draft of Boom,
A big Sonic Wave, though, Mac. At least catching Tims, and that'll be a bottom tier 1 tower to go down. Quick little rotation from Mac, certainly paying off as he does claim the kill onto Tims, and well, he's a quap, John. He can just go right back to the mid lane and get back to work. Keep in mind as well, Armel went for the misanthropy. I cannot pronounce that very well, which means he can't take towers very effective with Edict.
No.
As they are going to jump the darks here, Raven does go down. So nice little rotation now from Armel as well.
They have rectified a little bit from game 1. The key thing now for them is to keep securing that farm, although
going to find themselves errors here on the Mirana. Nice little pickup as they are going to move into that top tier 1 tower.
The damage coming in from Nemesis later on, from the right clicks, even from the illusions as well. So there is value for that. It's just not something I expect early, but there are ways to keep that presence out.
Sunder, Jabs trying to TP away, but a nice avalanche from Akashi. Sonic Wave out from Mac. That's going to be a very important pick-off now onto Jabs, who almost got away, but not quite. Meanwhile, mid lane, chase on for Jing. Jing does get in the tree line, but is hexed up here and will eventually get caught as Armel will claim a life across the map. Certainly, though, a much more favorable trade for Nemesis.
And it is. They find a bigger offlane kill, which, you know, both offlanes not having the best of games right now. Raven and Jabs kind of struggling in that work, although Fair not too far behind the mids.
Oh, nice shackle.
Mac.
Zhao, he's going to find that primary target in Mac. Very, very cheeky sneak in here from Zhao. They will take Zhao out in the end, but he'll be more than happy to trade his life away for the mid-Mac Quap, and, well, boom, they'll get away with murder this time. Without Zhao setting up, it doesn't really feel like it's too easy to actually catch anyone. They're going to maybe try for Mac. Jackie's going to join in. Akashi's still being hunted down. They'll pop the war cry, and this time they'll get their Hex out. TPs are incoming, but Akashi blows up too quick. Way too fast. As Zhao is being hunted, but he actually gets a nice trap onto Mac. Mac will still walk out of it, though. So they'll get away with the Akashi kill, and that's about it for now, but it's the best kill you could have asked for as Boom Esports. They'll even find a tier 1 tower for their trouble. Now they roam into around that Radiant Triangle to see if they can find any more. Oh. Big stun though, Jing! The 3-man stun. Mac with a big sonic wave, he's still gonna die anyway. They didn't really have enough follow-up after it. Chase on a Tim's. They should have a Slark as well, and they will. I still think it's well worth it for Boom with those 2 kills. Seems like they well and truly understand that they do need a lot more time than what they've had. Here's a smoke though. Maybe they try and reinitiate, see if they can find somebody. But Tim's breaks the smoke already. He sees them too. Jing lift up with the cancel is there with the Dark Pact, and now Akashi's been caught again, though the arrow does cancel the shackles, and now the Storm Hammer. It's bought time! It's bought time though. Akashi's still too low. He's gonna die. They will find Zhao. They'll try for the Sven. They will get him in the end, but they will lose Mac in response. In they go for more. Armel now being chased here by Raven. He does go down. Jabs, meanwhile, man fighting Raven, who needs to run away. Although they might just kite out Jabs. Jing, meanwhile, finding Tim's in the mid. It's just Jabs versus the world. Now Jabs going to retreat. It's doing some work. I'm appreciating this quite a bit here. As mid lane, Armel gets spotted. Mac still going to continue chasing, but does take it easy as there is going to be a leap. Sonic Wave is out, connecting on Armel. Arrow's going to connect as well. Eris with a beautiful angle. A fantastic arrow angle. Connecting on Armel on the tail end, and
because you don't want to wait for the Sven to have the Idolus. You don't want to wait for when Jab starts to be a secondary carry. Your scaling will cut off. Granted, Armel.
Up here. Well, they're going to find Armel. Big trouble. He's going to lose the Aegis already. That's not the start they would have liked here, but they're still bringing numbers in. Armel going to casually walk out for now. And it looks like everybody else from Boom going to be okay. Apart from maybe Tim's, who does get blown up by Akashi and Mac. In fact, they will see Mac on the creep wave now, but instead they're running directly to Akashi in the triangle. Akashi has no idea they're coming either, and he's completely alone. Oh, a beautiful smoke now from Boom. Though I must admit, John, it was maybe on the luckier side, considering they didn't have any vision on Akashi.
Your presence here in Nemesis just vanishes. They will find Tim's.
There goes Tim's. Oh, Akashi now. Oh, that's an awkward TP. Akashi gets caught. They've got a lot of lock, and Jackie's here. Max trying to connect to help him out. Akashi's going to turn around, but he sees Jackie now. He doesn't want to fight any longer. Oh, he's going to die. He'll find Tim's, but it will cost his own life once again.
That could be the opportunity, but it can't be a support. You have to find a core now off of these.
When they go, Search is on. Tim's going to be caught immediately. He gets a leap up to the high ground. Meanwhile, Jackie trying to jump in. So will Armel. There goes Mac. Immediate buyback from Tim's as well in the middle of all this. They've also found Jing. In fact, they'll also find a Shaman here for Akashi, but he's just trapped in the wards right now, and the Shaman doesn't even die. Zhao will make it out. They're onto the Darks here as well. Make matters worse, Armel on a triple kill, and Boom have got 4 down. So Jab is just baiting them in, saying, I'm going to take your axe if you don't try for this fight. Akashi will make the jump in. Immediate hex out though from Zhao. Stun out as well from Mel, locking down the Tiny there. He does get the blink away for now. Mac's going to jump in. Boom is starting to fall a little bit low, but Jackie gets a 3-man stun out. Though they lose detection. The invis kicks in at the right second, saving the other two.
Tried to poke onto the high ground after Kopite got rent. They could just wait for next Roshan. A little bit of a smoke opportunity for Nemesis. They get catch again.
They're going to jump in.
Oh.
Tims will die. Gem will be on the deck, so that's a pretty decent win here for Nemesis now.
That is going to be the flashpoint. And again for Boom, it's a matter of just catching Nemesis by surprise. What's he doing there?
What was that? He blinked up to the high ground. He was trying to take out one of Jabs' illusions, but he blinked right onto the high ground, completely blind for that. And now, I mean, it's Boom Esports' game to throw. All they've got to do is not make a mistake.
They have.
It really has always been their game to throw, to be fair. Ever since 2 racks is up, as they missed the hex, but it won't matter. Raven still gets caught.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's been the same issue for the past almost 15 minutes now at this point. And their teamfight execution on Nemesis isn't particularly amazing. Your follow-up from that wall is just Avalanche. Try again, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, Avalanche toss, it does some damage, but nowhere near enough. At least Jing's got the Stormhammer again, so maybe he can make some magic happen. Zarmel gonna Wind Waker away. Big back wall though being thrown out here by Raven, but it's not too much really happening here against Boom as they are still trying to run though. Jackie now getting caught in the Sven. Jackie might actually die. They'll try to use the cleave to take him down through the depth trap, but it's not gonna be enough. No, in fact it is. Jackie is gone. That's a big one. That was 2.5k gold for that Sven kill.
Your classic Southeast Asian, we just lost game 1. We do not want to throw this game. We will wait kind of game as well. So it's not exactly joy as it is apprehension.
Sonic Wave, Jabs actually avoided that, but he is still going to lose his Aegis. First life is gone. Mel jumping in, has found Jing, but Jing will buy back. Meanwhile, Jackie going on to Mac, but Mac gets the blink away. Everyone alive for now. They did have to buy back on Jing though, as now the Vac wall drop. 3 heroes in that. Mac's going to jump in another time with his BKB. Boom Esports. Careful, is jumping from Akashi. Avalanche toss, not enough yet onto Jabs. He's in danger now, Akashi. He will die, so will Jing, so will Mac, and that's going to be it. They don't have the buyback on Akashi. And that's what makes this defense impossible, surely. As they're on to Raven, he just kind of runs in, ends up dying. GG is called. Boom Esports, they will successfully force this to a game number 3 against Nemesis.
That they do. And for Nemesis, it was a standout. We had some good plays from Akashi throwing it back. No, but I think Armel did a lot of work there.
I mean, I agree with you.
On the side of Boom.
I agree.
He definitely carried it there. I don't like it. I mean, look, you have mid DP. Armel will have to kind of force this game to be won. Like, he has to get that early tempo for himself. He has to be the one running around making stuff happen, because sure as hell, a core Tiny and an off-lane Darkseer won't do that early on. But it is so far just ending up being a passive farming lane, and it is a better farming lane for Jackie. Raven isn't able to really pressure out, and Tiny's one of the tankier ones that you can't really poke out there.
Well, we do find first blood top lane. Era's able to barely secure it as Akashi
maybe look for a dive. Doesn't quite have 6, so no corrosive haze to threaten with. Gonna slow down any potential, but you do have the follow-through stun. Oh, you would if you had the arrow. No value point yet from Eris. So again, maybe not able to get as aggressive. They are being fairly aggressive top.
They certainly are. Akashi, though, is still barely alive as the cookie. Gonna allow him a way out, and now the turnaround back on the Tims, looking for at least a Tusk kill, and they will get it. Nice and easy, though. Akashi doesn't realize that Jabs is still waiting in the wake. And so you still get a very nice trade for Boom Esports. Definitely the better end of that.
So some utility here on the Death Prophet instead of that full commitment for damage, which is fascinating. Perhaps he felt like his lane didn't go fast enough for that time.
Bottom
Combination.
They've got themselves Jackie here. Jackie locked down for quite a while. He's going nowhere. He will die. Zhao at least with the TP out, but they got the much more high priority target.
And despite Nemesis finding that kill on the Tiny, again, they're also just forced to reset, retreat, go back to stable form. Tim's scouting out the triangle quite nicely as well. Does set up at least one block down bot.
Oh, not again. Oh, here we go. Jackie's down to the tiny another time here, John. Chase is on for a bit more. They're going to catch Tims with that stun. Bash the Deep's going to start to kick in. Raven right behind as well. They'll drop the Golem here with Zhao, trying to fight back against the onslaught that was coming from Nemesis. A wall drop as well onto Mac, but Mac's still casually just running away, and who have the sprint up in one. They can't actually kill anyone.
Like, back off after the non-commitment, so they can just re-engage again. This in and out with a blink reveal.
Jump in. Jabs, he didn't take the arrow, at least I don't think. He can go for a run, but it's another quick kill here for Nemesis. So Boom are going to try and trade with this mid-tier 1 tower, and they do pop the Exo for this. It will be a hard defense to ask for from Nemesis at the least. They will bring at least Raven in. Raven going to go for the X-back play. Misses the torrent though. Meanwhile, Tims does get spotted, looking to get blown up. They'll drop the Golem. It's too late though. Tims has died and everyone just walks away. Moonlight Shadow just allows them the escape route, and I mean, they're smoked. Raven's just moving in though, going for a kill into that Warlock. Meanwhile, in the dire triangle, they have found themselves Mac. It'll be a very nice kill, and they do claim it. Zhao actually survives the initiation from Raven. They'll finally get that mid-tier 1 tower though. Eris actually denies it off in the middle of everyone, but it's going to cost his own life now. So Eris will die to boot. Mel will find a very nice double kill, and he will reclaim the top spot.
Oh, we already have a Radiance and Raven. I haven't given a care because it's just been so long. Like, he's suddenly farmed a Radiance up.
Plus. Oh, here we go. Oh. Jackie's in. Jackie's in. A big avalanche, so Jackie's in trouble now. The snowball will buy him a bit of time. Jackie's in trouble though. He's gone. So is Jabs. And well, it's up to Armel and the crew to try and make something happen here. Armel is trying his absolute best to carry this team on his shoulders, but he's gone a boot. Triple kill, a full team wipe. An FTK has been achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's over. It's over.
Oh, God. That's a saving grace. It's something.
Mac. Here we go. Smoke's broken. Mac, he jumps in. He's found Jackie. He's found Jackie on the tiny, though Jackie has a BKB this time around, unless he just never pops at Jackie. He hasn't popped it yet. He's going to use it eventually, but the bash of the deeps. He's down without buyback. So is Tims. Well, he's got buyback, but it doesn't really matter. It's a Tusk, John. Zarmel cannot carry on his own.
Oh, Yarrow?
I'll tell you what, John. I was half tempted. To call Gary over the phone while the draft was happening for Game 3 to tell him not to let Mushi draft this time. I was going to call him. So don't let him do it. They're coming. Scan is out. Eris is going to see them coming though. And look at this, Mac. He wants to fight. Tim's immediately into a snowball and his shards out because he knows he's probably just dead. The chase continues now. Arrow narrowly avoiding Armel, but the X is going to connect here from our Conqueror as he will use up to try and survive. But surely someone coming in to help Armel because Akashi's just rushing in on his own. Here comes Tims with the buyback, but that's an immediate dieback now on the Tusk. And there goes Jabs on the Darkseer. Jackie's now jumped in on the Tiny. He's going to try, but I think it's a bit too late. Triple kill for Mac. And this team fight is well and truly over. Hell, the game might be over here, John. They'll take down Armel. They'll probably find an Ultra for Mac, and they do. There's no buybacks, and quite frankly, I think Boom need to call. They will still have 2 Raxes up, so definitely still in the game, but now they've found themselves 25k behind. And I'll tell you what, the one thing Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Mel, Snowball's going to buy him a bit of time. How long, though, is the question, Jonathan? The answer is probably not very long as he gets stunned up. Jabs trying to save with a vacuum. Mel is down. No buyback once again, and GG's called. He's seen enough.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, what did you say as a draft?
You break it down, John. You break it. You break it.
Hard to say who the stand player is. I would say Mac. I would say Mac again. because he was jumping in. This guy was willing to go. You know, say what we want about anyone else. Mac was ready.